number 4 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And the Huskers will kick this away to get us going here. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Here's a handoff on a counter. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Great move in the open field. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator? He seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Oh, here comes the reverse. Fighting off the defender. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Using his legs on the scramble. So the scramble comes up short. And now this offense facing a 4th down play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
I was calling you.
We tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Nebraska's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete. But the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Good job here to be able to pick up first down yards by this Nebraska quarterback. And tell you, when it comes to the option, I don't know if there's anybody in the country that's had the history that Nebraska quarterbacks have had. Going back to the era of Tom Osborne, Chris, every single time he put a quarterback out there, they had that ability to attack the defense with their legs. Think about Turner Gill, who won a national championship. Steve Taylor in the late 80s was outstanding. Tommy Frazier, what he was able to do, winning a national championship and running this same play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Nelson. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. The Cornhuskers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the back.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside this 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
That's a quarterback who is willing his team to find a way to...
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Looking downfield, it's Davis. It's a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down and 10. Ball handed off. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he pulls in the catch. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. It was a first and 10 play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Hall. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the single back. He's got room looking for the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so...
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
29 Philly. 2-9, flip it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And he's got it again. Running with purpose. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
High completion sets up an important third down play.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. It's Davis. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Second and goal for the offense.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating it.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
Looking for 6 to the end zone, but incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He knocks this one right through. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Slides down to avoid the tackle. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, lofting it toward the left sideline. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into...
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Huskers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big haul on the ball and bat it away.
Caught near the goal line, and he scores. Touchdown. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Punt over the middle. It's Stewart. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
Back to pass. It's Davis. Got him. He's sacked. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. One more play before they head to the locker room. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, a typical first-rate broadcast so far today from Syracuse. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Offense on the field to take over. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he gets nothing there. The defense rises up on third down.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. It's a keeper all the way and a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play.
Gets some space around the 30. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, Chris, this is what makes college football so exciting. If you have an athlete like this in the backfield, it's a matter of time before he's going to break one open and make the defense pay. What a run by this quarterback.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great gain here by this offense and by the quarterback on the option call. And this defense has got to get back to old school assignment football. Somebody has got to account for the quarterback. Nobody had him there, and he comes up with a big gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or he have to settle for 3? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Nebraska. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff in a single back formation. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field it close to midfield. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Let's go.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback still with the football. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Well, the defense may want to huddle up and try to figure out who's got the quarterback. Nobody takes the quarterback, and he's got the speed to make you pay for it. The defense coordinator may want to change his scheme up because that did not look good.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Cornhuskers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Trying for a 4th down completion. Touchdown, Huskers. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up.
Offense ready to start this drive.
29 Philly. 2.
To throw, it's Davis. Receiver makes the grab, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
This is why we've all been talking about the college football game coming back. For plays like this, if you got a guy in that backfield that you know he can make the right read and has the wheel.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the beatdown continues. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, we just have not seen a lot of this today at all from this offense, but they'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach. They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. 3rd down attempt unsuccessful. They'll punt it away. And the returner is brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Incomplete on the final play, but they wrap up the win. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.